Hello, my dear people. It's so good to be back here again. Thank you so much for tuning in. Yes, this is Saffron Media, and we are here to give you the best, the most trending, exciting, reliable, and authentic happenings in Nigeria, especially in the era of politics and many more. And yes, remember that ISWAP was the team, yes, that actually went ahead to, kill Shekau, though it is alleged that he was killed, and rumors has it that he has been killed, and it was during the gun battle between Boko Haram and ISWAP that got him killed. But of course, it also says right here that NAF bombs ISWAP chief responsible for Boko Haram's Shekau's killing. Yes, I was wondering at first when the Nigerian army allowed ISWAP to go into battle with Boko Haram, like they are not capable or they are not strong enough to handle the Boko Haram sect. But well, it has shown that indeed ISWAP is also a terrorist group and should not be used to fight any fight legitimately in the soil of Nigeria, because at the end of the day, they will become the most deadliest terrorist Nigeria has ever seen. So, right here, the king, that is the chief of ISWAP, has actually been bombed. We don't know if he's killed or not, but we'll bring you more details as to what happened right there. But please ensure you subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, turn on the notification bell, ensure you also like and also share this video. Okay, guys, without further ado, let us dive right into the details of this report. Yes, it was gathered that the multiple airstrikes conducted by Alpha Jet's L-39 and Mi-35 helicopters hit a notorious terrorist, Modu Sulum, ISWAP logistics commander, and several others. Sulum, who took part in the elimination of Boko Haram factional leader Abubakar Shekau, was responsible for the destruction of power transmission towers at Malanari along Maiduguri-Damaturu Highway and attacks on travelers in Auno and Dakana. The insurgents in a convoy of 8 gun trucks had invaded Lamboa preparatory to attacks in the minor axis, but the ground and air troops scuttled their mission after the NAF reconnaissance platform hovered over the location to confirm the targets. Confirming the attack, NAF Director of Information, Air Commodore Edward Gabquet, said of the 8 terrorist gun trucks sighted by the surveillance team, the aircraft took out 6 and an unconfirmed number of terrorists. Nigerian army troops and our air elements are mopping up the area and assessing the situation, the spokesman said. Gapquet commended the vigor and synergy by all segments of the armed forces in the Northeast Theater. Yes, reports had it that Shekau died on the evening of Wednesday, 19th of May, 2021. He was said to have died following the invasion of the Sambisa forest stronghold by fighters of ISWAP loyal to the Islamic State ISIS. ISWAP was a part of the Boko Haram group before it broke away in 2016 over ideological differences and pledged allegiance to ISIS, an international terrorist organization. It was gathered that the ISWAP fighters stormed Shekau's stronghold on Wednesday with multiple gun trucks and overpowered the Boko Haram fighters, including Shekau's bodyguards, leading to the death of fighters on both sides. After overpowering the Boko Haram fighters, Shekau was said to have surrendered and engaged in a long meeting with the ISWAP fighters. He was given the option to voluntarily relinquish power and order his fighters in other areas to declare allegiance to ISWAP's authority. However, Shekau, according to sources, had other ideas as instead of issuing a statement, as expected, he blew up a secret suicide vest he had on him, killing himself and many others present during the negotiations. Well, that part of the negotiating stuff, I really did not get that during the report of this, if they actually had a meeting of him surrendering himself to ISWAP or not. Yes, because during that, the reports we gathered at that time was that ISWAP wanted him to surrender because he was at a point where he will have to surrender, but he does not want to surrender, so he blew himself up, but not perhaps not because they were having a meeting on him surrendering and giving an order for his followers to surrender to ISWAP. But of course, as it is, ISWAP was part of Boko Haram, but they want a collective body. I believe that is why they had to come and search for Shekau. And, they believe that Shekau is someone that has his own interest, not the interest of the Boko Haram sect, that like it was reported. But I believe these guys have no good intention for Nigeria. I wonder what they are still doing in the Nigerian soil. That is the most surprising thing. What exactly are they doing in the Nigerian soil? Because if we say ISWAP are terrorist group, why are we not fighting them? Why have we not taken over them? Why is the government still sitting down seeing them as friends? What business is the government doing with ISWAP that they are not even seen as terrorist group for now? Yes, I would say so, that they are not seen as terrorist groups. Because if indeed they are being seen as terrorist group, I can guarantee you that all of this, they would not be going after ESN, that is Eastern Security Network, as as opposed to going after ISWAP. ISWAP is a confirmed terrorist group. So why are they not after ISWAP? Why are they after ESN? So many times our government has actually picked the wrong direction to follow. But I think at this point, we're faced with serious insecurity issues. And now, imagine the Nigerian army fighting with ISWAP. And our government knows that these guys are enemies to the state. So why have they not declared a war against them? Is it that after Boko Haram has been taken over by ISWAP, we will now believe that Boko Haram is no more and we are still dealing with ISWAP? Let us get them off the way, because recent reports has shown that ISWAP has been killing a lot of the Nigerian army. In so many gun battles, it has been a serious war. And don't forget that ISWAP is also a part of the ISIS, that is an international terrorist group. So they are very much into these things, and they are not just Nigerians. So let our government know what they are doing, because if they don't know what they are doing, very soon it will become a full-blown war where foreigners will begin to fight Nigerians. Because little by little, the Fulanis are coming in from Lake Chad, Niger, and the likes. They are coming in. And we still believe that, they are part of Nigeria. Fulanis are Nigerians. And we have a lot of them from Niger. We have a lot of them from Cordova and the likes, and yet you say they are our brothers. Well, I hope this does not generate into something else in the country. But all the same, guys, you've heard it all. Drop your comment. Let us hear what you have to say. Thank you so much for staying tuned. To have a pleasant time. Bye for now.